on throughout the week. Big blowouts for pay-per-views, like always, whether it be NXT TakeOver, big time events, or just events that nobody really cares about. We're going to be joining forces then, doing basically live tweets. We're going to be doing a lot of great other stuff too. We'll probably be doing some contests in which we'll be giving you guys some free stuff that you would probably love. I actually have some stuff that we could probably start doing soon. I'll actually do a video on Facebook Live within the next couple of days, because I actually just got my first pro wrestling crate that came in. So there's a lot of cool stuff that I think a lot of people will like. And I will say this, there are 2 products that Max will probably look at and think, oh my God. Yes. You'll definitely,
okay.
Yeah, bottom line is you're going to love it, Max. So,
All right.
But yeah, so definitely tune into that. The launch date will be the Royal Rumble weekend, so that being January 28th and 29th. So definitely check that out. It's going to be awesome.
And speaking of Royal Rumble weekend as well, we're going to be doing our first live stream of 2017 for the Royal Rumble. We need to really get back on those because those were a lot of fun. And really, the Royal Rumble is a good place to start because you never know who's going to show up to the Royal Rumble.
I think I got a couple ideas on who are, and hopefully one of them is a.
Oh, I mean, come on! I've already changed my pants twice tonight. I don't want to do it a third time.
No, just hey, just to really get you to have to go change. You know, everyone's like fault, like those bits in the Rumble where everyone's like outside of the ring, like someone was recently eliminated and they're just laying there. Everyone else like went through ropes or under them. Everyone's kind of on the outside brawling and shit. The lights go dark, and then out comes Nakamura. He does his full entrance. Everyone piles into the ring, and a whole bunch of people get cleared out, and then all of a sudden 3 men turn to face each other, and it's AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Finn Balor. And the crowd is just chanting, New Japan, New Japan, New Japan.
Oh, man, a man can dream, and that would be the greatest dream of all time, just to see that.
In the distance, we heard choirs of angels.
And they're all singing Glorious Domination. The people from Canada are still singing from NXT TakeOver Toronto. They haven't stopped.
I like how they decided to start the Canadian NXT show with the most Canadian match possible.
All right, boys. Before we go, any final thoughts going into next week?
Going into next week, this week has been pretty awesome. I've got big expectations for next week, including hopefully the announcement of 2 Hall of Famers, which have been kind of spoiled a bit, and that being Mr. It's DDP. What the fuck took so long? Mm-hmm. And Mr. Ravishing Rick Rude. Again, what the took so long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. Those are names for the Hall of Fame that should have been there years ago.
So yeah, that's my final statement. What the fuck took so long?
Max?
Final statements. Final statement. I want Goldberg to murder people at the Rumble.
Can he start with Roman Reigns?
Maybe.
He almost said jackknife powerbomb. He jackhammers the tattoos off of him.
Yeah.
So hard that his vest just explodes.
All right, boys. Well, that's going to do it for the Squared Circle Podcast on Spreaker.com, iTunes, Player.fm, PodDirectory.com, Stitcher.com, TuneIn Radio, SoundCloud, IWNerd.com, the Satchel Player for your Android and iPhones, and on CastBox.fm. We will see you guys next week for another episode of the Squared Circle Podcast. So until then, for Max Beatty and Nate the Effing Great, I'm Spencer Hart saying see you next week.
Spencer sucks.